Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Now we see the 14-time Pro Bowler, maybe the greatest to ever play the position, Tom Brady, getting set to lead this Buccaneer offense.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. That's good. That one goes for 30 yards.
We had an idea that they might come out and challenge the secondary, but I don't know if we thought it'd be right out of the gate on the very first play of the game. But they did so successfully, they've got to feel good about how things have started.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
That's another.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Quick slant to Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 5-yard line.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Gronkowski, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for the Saints. 45 yards.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off? And coaches go, 2 hands. 2 hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with a defender right there. That's complete right around the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
So I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10. At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
To Mike Evans.
The numbers for Evans a week ago. 5 catches, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
And that TD just added to his tally. He's got more receiving touchdowns than anyone else in the NFL.
And Brady, the tight end's got it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Brady to his tight end, Brady, for the Tampa Bay first. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. These two teams all tied after 1. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
6-yard line.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they can.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Intercepted.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, first and 10 at their own 44. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Demario Davis makes the tackle. He led the Saints in that category in 2019. On second down now, it's Jones. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 17-yard line. Brady finding Godwin there for Buccaneer first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. From the gun, it's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Buccaneers.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. On the return, Deontay Harris. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. And he'll start with a give to Kamara. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop. On 2nd and 9, Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And the Saints first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Breeze.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Breeze here finding Kamara. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
First down, New Orleans.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Looking for Thomas, he's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
To Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, they just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. So we've reached the intermission. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 45 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields this way up, and now a hit and a loose football. Still going past the 30. And this is picked up by the Saints.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity. In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays that could be turning points. This could be a turning point. Did you put a second circle around this one? This is pretty big.
I put a star. 8 yards. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 20-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. From the gun, it's Brady. Man open left side is Brown. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What did we call that? Short-lived? Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone, and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And he slings one that's incomplete. Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Now Breeze finding Kamara. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Looking long for Thomas. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead.
He was covered by
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
the carry for New Orleans.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, good for his Saints. 1st down.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes it hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Breeze. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. This will be caught just inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Again, it's Breeze. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Tampa.
Saints 29.
2nd down and goal. Breeze. That's caught. It's Sanders for the Saints touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Taken from about the 12. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Gain of 23 yards.
What a game it's been for this offense and 41-year-old Drew Brees. Hey, if they get points here, they can finally surpass his age on the scoreboard. Sorry, Drew. Shotgun now for Brees. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. On play action. Now Brees. Flushed out. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks. But here, he found all of his guys covered. He said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there.
It's a gain
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
32-yard line.
On the delay, Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 40. 16 yards, a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Brady on target there to Godwin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
At the 27-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Brady's throw there complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Brady's pass.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
A quick pass here to Godwin. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Time to ground it out now with Murray. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A loss of a yard there. to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Again, it's Kamara, and he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
First down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's Murray. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Why were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, they close out this first half at a very